All right, welcome aboard, everybody. You have just joined the Conversion Pros, or TCP, overview call. Just a little background on TCP real quick. We're not a new company. We've been around actually for over 2.5 years. We're actually in 49 different countries. We pay out every Friday to over 49 different countries. I've had a very, very successful run here, and I'm going to give you a little bit of background on it. But one of the things we like to do is we actually don't mind weeding people out right away. So I'm going to ask 2 questions, and if you answer no to either one of these questions, feel free to hang up. This probably is not for you. So question number 1, are you opposed to making a few $100s, a few $1,000s, or even 5 figures a month? If we could show you how that can be possible, is that something that interests you? If you answer no to that, you can feel free to hang up and leave this call. Second question I'd like to ask you is, can you afford free? Can you afford no money, nada, zippo, zilch? Can you afford that? If you can answer no to that question, you can feel free to leave that call. If you've answered yes to both those questions, congratulations. We're going to get into the overview call, what the Conversion Pros is, what the Conversion Pros does. Okay, well, let me give you a little background on how the Conversion Pros was created and what we do. I was a top earner in the network marketing home-based business industry for the last 15 years, where I actually broke recruiting records in over 8 companies, where I would actually go out there, sign up in a company, and bring in 200 to 400 personal reps myself. Not my team, but personally. And I did that through using tools, capture pages, landing pages, video pages, and all these kind of things. And I found out I ended up spending a whole lot of money on this stuff, and it was very technical, and I would need more than one tool to put it all together, and it's very hard to duplicate, even with my downline, because I'd have to have them spending a lot of money and have them buying a tool over here, a tool over here, a tool over here, and literally having to try to teach them how to put it all together and how to mass duplicate. And it's very, very difficult to do. And I always wanted to start a tool business, and I'll tell you why, okay? When I got involved in a lot of home-based businesses, I made a lot of money. I've made over 7 figures in this industry. But when you're in a company, the thing is you're marketing whatever that company has to offer, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you get in, let's say, a nutrition company, you're offering a weight loss product. Now, the only way that you make money, though, is if you get reps to sign up underneath you and you get customers to buy that particular product. But the thing is you are in competition with a lot of other weight loss companies, for example, and you'd be also in competition with, I'd say, your GNCs, your vitamin shops, your Walmarts selling all these different weight loss products. So if someone went and bought a product at Walmart, you didn't make any money. Or if someone joined another opportunity, you didn't make any money. Now, so if you think about that, the only way you make money in that industry is if someone literally joins you or buys the product. That's it. There's really no other way that you can make money in that company. The same goes whether you're offering travel or whether you're offering water or whether you're offering Bitcoin or whether you're offering, you name it, right? The other thing is not only are you kind of up against the competition in your same product, but you're also in competition with all the other deals. So let's say you're in the weight loss company and you're trying to show somebody how to make money in it, and then somebody else says, well, listen, have you seen Bitcoin? Bitcoin's really hot. You shouldn't join that weight loss. You should join me over here. Or someone says, hey, man, listen, everybody likes to vacation. You need to check out this vacation deal over here. Or, hey, did you know there's chemicals in your water and it's bad for you and you need to join the water company? There's nothing wrong with any of those companies. There's nothing wrong with marketing any of those. But the problem is you not only you have to get customers and people just to sign up with you in that company, but then you're also in competition with every single other home-based business that there is out there. And I realized this early on when I was out there making money. Even though I made a lot of money in the industry, it was always a struggle, okay? Because there was always something new launching, always someone said, well, my timing is better, my positioning is better, my comp plan's better, et cetera, right? And so, but what I looked at was I would spend a lot of money on tools and trying to learn how to market. And I'm like, guess what? Everybody in every single company needs tools, needs leads. If you don't have people to talk to or people to show your business to, because almost everybody in those deals are in what's called the No Friends Left Club. So if you don't have people to show your business to and you don't have the proper tools, you're not going to go very far. That's why 99% of the people fail. And what's funny is 99% of the people that join the companies follow the 99% that are failing, which doesn't make any sense at all, does it? Now, you're probably saying, well, Dave, there's companies out there that offer their own capture pages and offer their own, this and that. Well, let's look at it. Most of those systems, the ad copy is not very good. The other thing is they give you one site. So if a company actually launches a capture page, they usually only launch one. Every single person in the company uses it. So it's all over the net. Everybody's using the same thing. No one's separating themselves. No one's looking any different. They're all using the same website. And so there's no branding going on. There's nothing that sets you apart. And when you look at the top 1% earners in this industry, they've all built their own stuff. They're not using what the company gave them. And they're not using the same system that every single person in the company is using. And so if the 1% and the top earners aren't using it, but the 99% that fail continue to use that stuff, and the other 99% that follow them fail, kind of do the math on that, right? It's kind of like I have an old saying. If you drove up to a red light and there was a Honda Civic that pulled on one side of you and a Toyota Camry pulled on the other side of you, you don't get whiplash looking over at them. Why? You see them every single day. They're very common. Now, if a green Lamborghini pulled up on one side and a red Ferrari pulled up on the other side, you're going to look at that because that's not something you see every day. You're like, whoa, what's different? And so when you're out there and you're marketing a cool capture page that no one's seen before, or it's new and it's fresh, that's what gets all the attention. That's where you get all the hot leads. That's where you get results, okay? And that's what the Conversion Pros offer, and I'll get into kind of what we offer in a minute. But before I want to do that, I want to talk about the money and what we're doing with the money, because we have people that are making insane amounts of money, and that's probably why you jumped on this call. Now, I want you to think about what I just said. When you're in one company, you're offering one product and service, and you're up against, you really can't make any money off the other MLMs and everybody else out there that's kind of up against you, right? It's kind of you versus the world and their versus you. Well, here's what I love. You remember the gold rush? The gold rush happened in the 1800s, California, and I'll tell you how that whole thing got started. Really interesting. A guy found a little piece of gold, and literally he went to all these towns and showed people the gold and said, hey, listen, I found gold in this city. What happened was everybody wanted to go to that city, and the guy who actually started that started a store to sell all the pans and shovels. He started hotels. He started basically everything that the people coming would need, okay? And actually Levi Strauss, Levi jeans, actually started during the gold rush because every gold miner had to have some really durable clothes to wear, that weren't going to go get messed up. So if you think about that, he didn't care whether he found any more gold or not. And there was a few guys that found gold and struck it rich, but very few did. And the people that got rich, okay, filthy rich actually, were the people that were selling to everybody. Okay, for example, let's say there was 10,000 gold miners and 100 of them or less found gold. But what about the other 9,900 that did it? Okay, well, the guy on the store selling the picks and shovels, okay, basically like us selling the capture pages and the leads, guess what? Every single person at every single company needs it. So somebody comes up to me and they say, man, I just joined this new Bitcoin deal. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Well, the company, that company has very weak corporate pages and very weak capture pages. You're not going to get any results here. Have you seen our Bitcoin pages? Whoa, somebody's in a new hemp deal, a new CBD oil deal. Well, do you realize we already have hemp pages already done? You do? Wow, those are killer. And then someone comes up to me in a water deal and a travel deal and a whatever deal. And so we sit back over here and we sell to the entire industry. Millions and millions of people that need to have a proper marketing system and marketing funnel that want to do their, have video pages and landing pages and capture pages that we offer. And then the fact that we actually offer hot leads, because a lot of these people, they jump in these deals, they're excited about the deal, but they've already talked to their family, they've already wore out their friends, they've already talked to everybody at work, and they're not signing everybody up, and they're like, they've already bought all this traffic and clicks and things like that, and solo ads, and they're still at square one, where we actually can get them leads that people have already answered an ad saying, look, I'm looking for a business opportunity right now, and I got money to spend. So how much different is it when people actually talk to people that have money to spend and they're actually looking to join a business? Well, for the last 2.5 years, we have testimonial after testimonial off our super hot leads. So we have answered. So basically, there's a problem, right? The problem is most of these people get involved in an opportunity. They take the website the company gave them that has weak ad copy, weak call to action. They don't know how to get any signups on it. They don't know how to get any traffic to the page. And even when they do, because the page is weak, they're not getting any results. And then they're trying to talk to the same old people over and over that have already told them no, and they're not getting any results there. And then here comes us. with a solution to their problem. We give them unlimited pages, and we show them how to build killer marketing funnels that pull in leads like crazy off the internet. We show them how to get hot leads that are already looking to join a business. So we answer the biggest problem in network marketing history, which is getting hot bodies to look at an opportunity and helping people get signups and helping people get sales. It's what every single company needs. But I want you to take a step back and think about this for a minute. Who's the smart one? Okay, we are, because we sell to every single company. I got to tell you, there's not a company you can name that I don't have reps that are buying from us right now. We sell to everyone. There's not a company you can name that I don't have a customer in that is out there marketing everything. I'm talking everything from essential oils to, you name it, we have them, because you can literally build pages and capture pages and marketing systems for any product, any service in our system. And we make it easy, no technical skill. So we sell to them all. So I love it when someone says, man, did you see this new deal that launched? I'm like, no, but I guarantee you most of their customers are going to buy from us. And then somebody else over here says, man, this new deal over here just launched. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Other customers are going to buy from us. And, and we sit back and I watch our reps make tons of money, because every single one of them go out there and they get excited about these companies. And then they say, wait a second, these websites aren't going to get me any results. I need a marketing system. And we have mass duplication on our marketing system, because we have something called share codes that literally someone could just copy a code and it will instantly build a website for them. And we actually have pages that are already done. So we could take a new person, they could come in and say, hey, I'm in a travel business, look at our travel pages, copy a code, and have a whole system already done in 2 seconds. I mean, it's amazing what we put together. Again, it's been 2.5 years. But if you think about it, who's making the money? We're just like the guy that sold all the guys and the pans and the shovels, right? Because people want results. They want to have success. But now let me take this a step even further and show you where the real money is, okay? Why we have people that are making a lot of money. Let me ask you, you've ever heard the saying that the path of least resistance is the way to go, right? So let me ask you, what is easier, okay? Because I've done this for years, and I'll tell you. I remember being in a deal a few years ago that was only $299, and I had so many people you run into that were like, man, I love what you have. I can't afford $299. And I'm thinking, man, you can't put together $299 to, build a business? And people are like, well, I got to wait for a couple checks, man. I just don't have money for the kit. I really want to get started, but, I just don't have it. That was only $299, let alone there's companies out there that charge $500, charge $1,000, over $1,000, and people have trouble coming up with that kind of money. With the Conversion Pros, let me ask you a question. I love asking people this: can you afford free? Because we actually we like to prove to you the system works. And that, a lot of times that just isn't out there. How many companies have you seen that wants to prove it to you first? Well, we actually let you go and sign up for free without even taking a credit card. So we can't charge you even if we wanted to. So when any of our people come and they look at the Conversion Pros and say, wow, this is a killer system. I see the money that people are making. I see these crazy tools. I see the product. I see how awesome this is. You mean I could get started today and get 100% full access? So when we say free, we mean free. You're going to get 100% full access to the system. There's no hidden doors that say, wait, you can't get to this door until you upgrade first. Or, hey, you can't access this part here because you came in free. No, we give you 100% of it for free, and we can't even take a credit card. So we can't charge you unless you love the system and you decide at one point you want to go further with us. And even then, it's only $1.61 a day, $50 a month, and we're going to talk about the commissions you can make, which make that seem ridiculous. But we give you 100% access for free. No credit card required. So you want to talk about the path of least resistance. How many people do you know say, man, no, I can't afford free? Nobody does. Everyone says I can afford free because there's no commitment on the line. Now, if we said, hey, I want to give it to you for free, but you got to put a credit card in. Like, have you ever seen those commercials where they offer you a free bottle of Fat Burners or something on TV, and they say, oh, get it, 100% free, and then you go and then you see a form that you have to put your credit card in, and they say, well, after the free month, we're going to start charging you automatically, Then people get to that form and they say, wait a second here, here's the catch. I got to put in my credit card, then I got to call them up and I got to cancel, blah, blah, blah. Well, with us, we don't do that. 100% free. We don't take your credit card. So the only way we could ever take money is if you fall in love with us, like 99% of the people do, and then decide that they want to upgrade. That's the only time that we can take money, is if you decide at one point you decide you want to upgrade and put your credit card in. So the path of least resistance is definitely there. And so what we do is we have members that go out there and give this trial away hundreds of times a week. And the people that love it, they want to upgrade. And so when they upgrade, what happens is people start making commissions. So after the free trial, it's only $50 a month. So if you went out there and only found 2 people, so if you go give this away 10 times, we've seen people give it away 10 times, they easily get 2, 3, or 4 signed up. They're literally making money, all right? So if you gave it away 2 times and 2 people upgraded, you're paying 50, you're making 50 right back. So you're in basically for free. And what's really cool is the 50s are write off anyway. You can write it off your taxes because it's the business expense. So your net cost is actually 0. But now what happens is we've had people that have gone out here and given it away hundreds of times and over 1,000 times. Okay, we have members that literally have over 1,000 members where they're making 50% commissions. Now, here's where it gets really crazy. Now, we built this, and we decided that we wanted to give people commission, okay? But the cost for us, me and my partners, is very expensive because we have mail service. See, we have an autoresponder built in. See, a lot of these systems out there, they charge you for a system, then they make you buy an autoresponder, okay? Many of you have heard of GetResponse or MailChimp or AWeber. You could spend $50 a month just on an autoresponder. Well, we have one included that literally does 99% deliverability. And we'll let you email to 100,000 people a day, included for $50 a month. If you go price out what that would cost you on AWeber or GetResponse, you're talking thousands. Just for the autoresponder to email that kind of people, thousands of dollars a month, we include it for $50, which is absolutely insane. But we have a lot of cost on our end. Me and my partners, we have mail servers, we have attorneys. There's all kinds of things that we have to buy to run our company. We have full-time programmers where we pay programmers salaries. So it's a very expensive business to start and to run. But we literally make you a 50-50 partner with us. So it's kind of like if I came up to you and I say, hey, let's go to Starbucks. I've got a great business idea. I want to sit down with you. How would you like it if I split half my company with you, yet you didn't have to come up with any money? Is that a crazy opposite? You know, that's the more I think about it, the crazier it gets. But what happens is every time you bring somebody to us and they upgrade and they pay $50, we give you 25 of it. But here's the magic. Here's what's really happening. Okay, remember when I told you we gave you 7 days for free, no cost, no credit card required? Well, people fall in love when they watch our trainings and when they start playing with our system that's non-technical and they see how easy it is to use our marketing tools, they literally fall in love with it. And we have a way that we actually have an upgrade where people could upgrade for 6 months and get 1 month free, or they could actually pay for a year and get 2 months free. So we have a lot of people that do that. Well, when someone pays for 6 months, we give you $125 commission all up front. Or if someone pays for a year, we give you $250 commission all up front. So we have tons of people that not only make it $25, which comes month after month after month, but they're making either $125 or $250 up front. I mean, what if you had 2 people upgrade for a year and a week? There's an extra $500 just that week. So we have people that are making massive commissions. And again, why is that? Because we let them have it for free. They realize that they loved it. They realize that they're going to have it. You know what's even funnier? Okay, in this industry, and a lot of you do this, so you're not going to find it that funny, but people jump around like they're in a trampoline park. This week they're in a Bitcoin deal. Next week they're in a weight loss deal. The next week they're in a trampoline, or whatever deal. People do that. They jump all over the map. Well, here's the funny thing that we found. Because our system makes it so easy to build pages and autoresponders and all the marketing tools they need, they don't quit us. They might quit the company, okay? They might quit XYZ weight loss company, and tomorrow they're doing a coffee deal, so they instantly go in their back office and they start building coffee pages. Or they're doing a travel deal, they end up building travel pages. See, now let me ask you this question. If you're in that weight loss deal and that person was in your downline and they quit, how much more money do you make every month off of them? Well, you make nothing because they went on to the next deal. But if you were using the conversion pros and a person went from deal to deal to deal, they keep the tool. You're going to still keep getting paid month after month after month. Now, let me talk to you. I've been in this industry for over 15 years, and MLMs are okay. You know, you jump into MLM, you know, you might have a $500 deal and you get a $150 fast start commission. But the residuals are usually very small, $1, $2 on all this kind of stuff. It takes a while to build up a pile of money. Well, with us, because people are giving it away free, they're starting to make $25, but it's not $25 one time. It's $25 a month. You go give it away 100 times, and let's say you have 100 upgrades, you're making an extra $2,500 a month. Well, it's not very hard to do because you're giving it away for free. Can you go give something away free 20, 40, 100 times a day? Well, shoot, on Facebook alone, there's Facebook groups that have 40, 50, 100,000 people in it. I see people that are giving away free trials where they're giving away 50, 100 trials a day, and they're watching, you know, a lot of those upgrade. And they do that day in and day out, day after day, and that money just keeps coming and coming and coming, where they're making, you know, those $25 a month, and we pay every Friday too. So what happens is, let's say you guys gave away trials every week of a month, and they all start renewing the next month. Well, you don't get paid just one time a month. We pay out every single Friday. We've been paying out every single Friday for over 2.5 years. We've never missed a Friday payment. So if you're looking to make a lot of money, what I found is the easiest thing is, number one, we have a huge marketplace. Every single person and every single company needs what we have. And because I'll tell you what, too, we have a huge track record of putting people on their leaderboards that are using our marketing funnels, that are using our leads. We had a guy that had 1,000 people in his downline, and 3 months later, using our tools and leads, his downline grew to over 15,000 people. We get stories like that every single day coming in our door. So we are very, very successful at helping people have a lot of success in all these companies, which also attracts tons of people to us. All you have to do is give it away. That's it. Can you give something away for free and watch people get so excited once they try it? Because here's what happens. People try it for free, and they're like, wow, I'm not a technical person. I can't believe I built a capture page in 2 seconds, and it looks like a $10,000 page. They're blown away by it. Or they watch our training, and they say, oh, my gosh, you just showed me how to market on Facebook and Craigslist and YouTube, and I learned more off your trainings than I've ever learned, and I paid thousands of dollars for trainings. I can't believe you include that in the system itself. Or I ordered a bunch of leads, and I called them, and guess what? They picked up their phone. They were real people. They were looking for an opportunity. I got 3 people that joined my business this week off these leads. This is the kind of stuff that we hear every day, and the fact that we give it away with no credit card required, can you see why that is the path of least resistance? I mean, if you can't go out there and give something away for free, this industry probably isn't for you, because trying to get people to sign up for things that are $200 and $500 and $1,000 is about 1,000,000 times harder than getting somebody to do it for free. I mean, when I was in that deal that was $299, I'd have to almost pull teeth to get people to join, how broke they were. Man, I can't afford this and that. If I would have said, listen, you can sign up today for free, no credit card required, they would have said, where's the sign-up form? Instantly, just like that. And that's exactly what people in the Conversion Pros are doing, because we offer a ton of value. See, what we do is these tools without the Conversion Pros would literally cost you about $200 or more a month. Depending on how many emails that you're sending out, it could literally cost you $500 to thousands of dollars a month with the autoresponders, the way they charge you per lead. And we include it all. I mean, we give you up to 100,000 emails a day for $1.61 a day. We kill the competition. So literally we save people money. We don't make them spend money. So people come on and they get attracted. I mean, we got video pages, landing pages, capture pages, webinar replay builder, QR code invoicing, a WordPress blog. We have so much stuff included in the system that people laugh because it's so cheap compared to what they're used to spending, okay? And the tools are better. They're easier to use. Everything is super high-end. Everything looks expensive and looks high-end, and people just love playing with our system. So the minute someone tries it for free, they're blown away by it. They're like, oh, my gosh, I've used all this other stuff out here, and it's so technical, it's so confusing, and you made this super, super easy. So people love our system. I mean, we have the testimonials to prove that. If you get back to the person that brought you this call, they can send you testimonials until you're blue in the face. We got all the testimonials in the world. But the fact is basically how much money do you want to make? Because we have people that are making over 5 figures a month simply giving this away for free, okay? And we're talking a month, not a one-time money. We're talking month after month after month. As long as people stay active, they keep getting paid on a month after month after month basis. I mean, we've had customers that joined us when we launched 2.5 years ago. They're still here. Why? Because no matter what they do, they need the system. We actually have even offline business. We got real estate agents that use our system, lawyers that use our system, insurance agents, car dealers, restaurants. Why? They all need a mailing list. They all want to build creative marketing pages, and our system allows them to do that. So the Conversion Pros is a power-packed
a marketing system that if you're marketing online, you need it, period. Because we kill everything else that's out there. You know, it's kind of like, do you want the Rolex or do you want the Timex? Do you want the Ferrari or do you want the Chevy? Okay, but what if the Ferrari was actually cheaper than the Chevy? That's basically what you're getting with the Conversion Pros. You're getting a system that costs less than everything out there, gives you way more, but it's way more high-end. Okay, very easy to use. Our programmers are probably the best programmers out there in the industry with what they create. But, again, it is all simple. The simpler you can to make money, the more money you'll make. And what's more simpler than simply giving something away and saying, listen, I'm going to try this. You know, here's a couple things that I say to people. If I could show you how to double, triple, or quadruple your downline, and it's not going to cost you anything, and I want to prove it to you, would you do it? What do they say? No. I don't want to triple. I don't want to quadruple my downline. I can afford free, but I just don't want to do it. Do you think anyone says no to that? Absolutely not. Does anyone say no when I say, hey, listen, I have a system that people are simply giving away, and they're making hundreds of dollars a week, thousands of dollars a week. We have people that are making 5 figures a month simply handing something out there, giving it away for free, no credit card required. Are you serious about making money? If you are, do you think you could go give something away for free? What do people say? No, that's too hard. I can't give something away for free. I'd rather go try to convince people to spend money and take their credit card because that's not any easier. Yeah, let me go try that and see how well I do. That's opposed to doing this very easy. You know, how about a system that's already in 49 different countries? We have people that are creating pages and landing pages in Russian and German. I've seen Swedish pages. I've seen, Mexican. I mean, we have people that can write in all these different languages and create systems. And literally, we actually have a huge team right now in Nigeria, where people are making crazy money, and they have to go into what's it called, like a computer, an internet store to actually even get internet access. And if they can do it, I'm pretty sure everybody else on this call can have a lot of success. So what we've done, we put together the most powerful system, but realistically this call is about one thing. It's the marketplace. If you have a big enough marketplace, there's so much money in it. And you think about all these people that are struggling in opportunities because they're using these lame capture pages the company gave them, lame websites that are basically marketing brochures that the company gave them that have no ad copy, no call to action. All these people get pat on the backs and good lucks. They don't know how to market. They don't know how to create a powerful marketing system. Or if they do use something from their company, they look exactly like every single person in the company. They end up getting sponsor shopped. People will sponsor shop them and go to somebody that maybe is a top earner in that company thinking they're going to get help from them more. Think about that. This is the best way to fail in the industry. So let's say you join XYZ company and they give you XYZ website. So what do people do? They get excited and they post it all over Facebook, right? Well, people go and they look at that and they realize that, well, this person over here, they've never made any money on this. And even if they look at the website and, well, this company looks interesting, well, what it does is it allows them to go Google search who's the top earner of the company. And they go do that and they say, well, I'm going to join this person over here because it looks like they can help me make money. Because that person didn't do anything different. That person didn't set themselves apart. They didn't look like they had a system. They didn't look like they actually had any tools that could help the person have success. What they did was just posted what the company gave them. Well, guess what? Any single rep that joins that company is going to get that same exact website. And they already know that. And that's why the 99% that keep following that model are the 99% that fail, because they're not setting themselves apart. They're not using a powerful marketing system, and they keep failing. And even worse, what they do is join company after company after company and do the same thing, and they think by changing companies, it's going to solve the problem that they've never learned how to market right. They never learned how to build a marketing funnel. They don't have the tools to do it, and they keep jumping around from company to company thinking the company is going to help them, when they keep using all the same stuff that everybody else does and they keep falling flat on their face. Well, then here we come with a solution to that problem. Think about it. That problem's been around forever. And we have helped people that were average Joes hit their leaderboard, get their car program, go on the vacations, break through levels in companies, and people are like, wait a minute, this person's never done anything. Well, all of a sudden they come to us, they learn how to market, they got the right tools. Okay, and that's what we offer. So we have the solution for every company. Again, I like to say, in one more analogy, and I'll get this call kind of closed here. It's kind of like this. Imagine a pond with very little fish in it, but you have 1,000 fishermen, all with their hooks in the water. And the fisherman is a travel deal, the coffee deal, the weight loss deal, the Bitcoin deal, all these deals. So you got 1,000 fishermen, and they all got their hooks in the water trying to get those very few fish that are left in there. Well, then you look up on the hill, and you see a line that looks like it's 1,000 miles long, full of people. And that line is to the bait shop, because you can't fish if you don't have the proper bait. If you don't have a worm on your hook, you ain't going to catch the prospect. And so all these people are in there with their fishing poles. They're out there trying to catch that fish, that prospect, that lead. But without the bait, they're never going to get it. Well, guess what? The Conversion Pros is the bait shop. We sell the ultimate capture pages, landing pages, everything and leads that a person in that industry needs to have success. So without us, most of them, if you don't want Conversion Pros, that's fine. Go out there, and you're probably going to experience failing miserably over and over and over again. Or find out what the top dogs do, what the leaders do, use the systems that create success, like all the success stories that we've created over the last 2.5 years. And so no wonder our doors are packed. It's no wonder we have so many people coming to us, because we have what it takes for every person and every company to have success. And again, we prove it first. No one says no when you say, listen, I want to prove it first. I want to give it to you and prove this works. Who says no to that? You know, who says no? Why do you think so many gyms give a free week? You want to go out in the gym, they want to get a free week. I just bought a Maserati this week. And I'll tell you what, I wasn't planning on buying that car. But when I was there, they handed me the keys and they go, just go test drive it. They didn't have a guy go with me, nothing. They threw me the keys. I test drove it for nothing, and I loved it. Now, if they would have said, listen, I want $5,000 down, I need a credit app down, I need all this stuff before I'm going to give you the keys, I would have probably said, I don't really need that car, because it was a bunch of hoops to jump through. But the fact they threw me the keys and said, hey, go have fun. I don't care if you keep it all day. Go have fun with it, bring it back, and then if you want it, we'll talk. Well, guess what? I fell in love with it. Why? I took a test drive. It proved to me that I had to have it. I wanted it. And later that day, I drove away with it. Okay, but if there would have been some barrier to entry where they wanted a credit app, or they wanted money down, or they wanted all this stuff up front before I was able to test drive it, I wouldn't have done it. And see, that's what a lot of these companies do. They say, hey, listen, we can make you a ton of money, but before you get started, I need X, Y, Z. You got to buy the kit. And a lot of people are like, man, I haven't made money in my last 5 deals. I haven't made money in my last 10 deals. I don't know if I can afford it. I keep failing at these things. They're not going to prove to me it works. I'm not sure. And most of you on this call have heard that this resistance many, many times. So what we do is offer the path to least resistance. Hey, listen, we want to give it to you for free. I don't want your credit card. If you like it, you fall in love with it, you're going to have it, and then you can upgrade if you want to. But why don't you try it and let us prove to you how good it is? Who says no to that? Nobody. And see, if you're on this call and you realize how big the marketplace is, how many people are in opportunities, how many people are continually failing and are looking for a way to have success, the marketplace is absolutely huge and staggering. We're not talking about just the United States. We're talking about the whole world. And we have people in 49 countries that are our customers currently. Hundreds of people are taking a trial every single day with or without you. So you can hang up this call, keep doing what you're doing, and you could go another month or another month or another month. But I'll tell you what, every day that goes by, our trials aren't slowing down. People are upgrading. People are loving our system. And we have a lot of people every single Friday that are making a whole bunch of money. So we could show you our system. It's already proven. Again, we've been around for 2.5 years. We have a proven system that has been proven to put a lot of money in a lot of people's pockets. If you follow what we're doing, and you actually plug in, you do the training and follow what we're doing, you could possibly make a lot of money if you follow it. So you could hang up this phone call, go back to doing what you're doing, and forget about it. Or you could say, listen, what's the worst case scenario here? They're going to prove to me it works. I can take a trial. I get 100% full access, and they can't charge me because I'm not going to give them a credit card. Think about how easy that is. But I want you to remember something. When you get back to the person that sent you this call and you do that, what I want you to think about is how many other people would see that and do the exact same thing that you just did, because what do they got to lose? And that's the power of the Conversion Pros. That's the power of this marketing system. So everybody, if you're excited, get back to the person that sent you this call. They're going to have a link where you could actually join for free. Again, there's no credit card required. A lot of you have probably gone through one of the funnels that we created called the 10K funnel. That funnel's on fire. We're constantly producing marketing videos, marketing funnels, and we give them to you for free. Okay, one thing that we don't do in our company, by the way, is we never upsell. Okay, a lot of these companies, you get in the door, and then they try to upsell you. They try to dig in your pockets. They try to get you in the bigger packages and all these kind of things. We don't do that. We're a company with integrity. We feel like once you're a member, you're a member. It's kind of like if you join Sam's Club, they're not going to charge you extra money before you got to the freezers, you know, and say, well, if you want to get to the chicken in the freezer, it's going to cost you another $100 a year. You know, that's what it feels like. It feels like a lot of these other companies, all they want to do is take. We're not into that. We're a company ran on integrity. We've come out with all kinds of new tools. Every time we come out with a new tool, we're not charging people for it. We just give it to you. Every time we come out with a new marketing video, we just hand it to you. So you're not going to get in our deal and get upsell like crazy, or you're never going to feel like people are trying to reach in your pockets or anything like that. So that's the way we want to run a company that has integrity like that. And, you know, once you get in, you're not like feeling like you have to be sold over and over and over again, or you need some sort of BIP package or an upgraded package. We don't do that. So get back to the person that sent you here. They're going to send you a link for a free trial. It's not going to cost you anything, and you cannot put a credit card in. So we're going to prove to you it works. If you like it, great. You could do business with us. And we are also going to be invited to our Facebook group once you become a trial. We have a huge support group. I'm literally in the support group answering questions all days, weekends, nights. So if you have any questions, literally you can get answers for anything all the time. Our support is the best support out there. We don't let anybody hang out there at all. So hopefully you guys got a little understanding of what we do, what we have, what we're doing. And there's a lot of money for you to make out there. People love what we offer. And again, what is it there that you can lose? You can lose absolutely nothing by taking a free trial and taking action today. All right, everybody, get back to the person that sent you here. And we do these calls. You know, I might start doing these calls once or twice a week. So you could have me literally closing all your sales for you. How cool is that? Get back to everybody, the person that sent you here, and we'll talk to you, and we'll see you on the inside. Good night, everyone.